Traveling with firearms can be a nightmare when you pass through other states. In this video, Chip Eberhart, former law enforcement officer and competition shooter, covers the top 3 things you need to know when traveling with firearms. Plus, stick around till the end, because we have a great gun giveaway you can enter for free, but it ends soon. Now, let's play the video.
When you're traveling with guns, you really want to be careful. It's easy when you're in your own city or state, but when you're traveling, you've got to take extra precaution. While you might be valid to travel through any state, you want to make sure that you know when you're visiting a state what the rules and regulations are. There are 3 primary things I want you to know. I want you to know, first and foremost, if there's immediate duty to inform. Second, if you can carry where alcohol is sold or served. And then third, if there are any other prohibited places that don't have to be marked. You don't want to be surprised. All right, so let's go back to the first one, immediate duty to inform. I prefer that you treat every state as immediate duty to inform. Why? Because when you're informing them, you're making it safer for you and safer for them. Traffic stops are one of the most dangerous situations for police officers. They don't know if you're speeding because you just had to go get a haircut or because you just killed somebody's ex-wife. What immediate duty to inform means, it means that you actually do inform the officer even before you say hello. You let them know that you're carrying, okay? The way that you want to do that is you want to have your hands clear. You don't want to have anything in your hands except maybe your deck. What's your deck? That's your driver's license, your insurance card, and your carry cards. That's the only thing you want to have in your hands. But when you inform, what you're informing the officer is that you're carrying a lawful concealed carry firearm. Stay away from the scary G word. Never say, I have a gun or I have a gun card. Gun is one of the trigger words that police officers use in an event they need to notify another officer. So typically, you're going to have the superior officer come up to the driver's side. You're going to have the rookie cop come up to the passenger side. This isn't the time for show and tell. So you're not going to point for it. You're not going to do anything with your hands. Keeping your hands in plain sight, you're going to use your navel as a 12 o'clock reference, and you're going to tell them, my firearm is at my 3 o'clock side. It's in my glove compartment. It's in my briefcase. It's behind me in the seat. Now, remember, you've got engine noise. They've got noise from the radio. You've got noise from the road. If you say, I have a gun card, what do you think this officer just heard? He just heard one word, gun. And while it's nice if you don't get arrested, it's nice if you don't get a ticket, your number one goal anytime you have professional interface with police officers is that you don't get shot. Again, in states that there is immediate duty to inform, if you fail to inform in a timely manner, that could result in serious charges up to and including a felony. Okay, so I told you the next thing you want to find out is, can you carry where alcohol is sold or served? This is really important to know state by state. Now, for most states, they use the 50-50 rule, which means if the 50% or more of their revenue comes from alcohol sales, then it's a bar. That means most people are going there for a liquid diet. Now, most of your sports bars, I won't mention any, but you know what I mean, places where they have a bar section, but there's a big restaurant section. Usually they only make about 20% of their revenue from alcohol-related sales. But again, it's important for you to know. The reason we're called law-abiding citizens is because we take the time to know what the laws are. And again, the third thing I want you to know is, are there any other prohibitions that you don't know about? The good way to do this is, before you travel, call the state you're going to. Call the state troopers. I like to do this usually about between 9 o'clock and midnight. There's somebody on duty there that's just trying to stay awake. They'll be glad to take your call. And you're just going to ask them a simple question. You're going to ask them, are there any new or significant changes to your concealed carry laws, or are there any ammunition restrictions? Again, you have to do your due diligence. So again, if you do those things, you'll have a safe trip and you'll be safer. The other thing you want to do is, you always want to have a nice case ready for you. All right, if you don't travel with a safe, you want to travel with a nice carry case. And you want to keep keys with it too. And a lock. You want to have a lockable case. And this is going to be your travel case too if you're traveling on airplanes. So you're going to make sure that you've got a hard case and you have locks, and you're the only person who can get into those, right? You want to make sure that when you're traveling in a state that you're not familiar with the firearm laws, that your firearm is unloaded and locked in a hard case. Also, I'm going to clear this gun here. We're going to take out the magazine. We're going to pull back the slide, lock it back, do a visual and a physical check to make sure it's clear. Also, in a lot of states, you may not want to have the magazine loaded, or if you do have the magazine loaded, you might not want to have it in the firearm. For some states, they consider a loaded magazine the same as a loaded firearm. So that means you shouldn't have the magazine loaded. And also you want to check on magazine capacities. The USCCA app is going to give you all the information you need about the state that you're traveling through. It'll let you know if you're valid there with whatever permits you have, your resident permits or your non-resident permits. It's also very important that you check the state website. Every state is going to have a website that's dedicated to concealed carry. At a minimum, you should browse through it and also either do a screenshot or print out the first page. Again, that's evidence, that's due diligence that you've done your work. If you do all these things and you do get jammed up, well, actually, if you do all these things, you probably won't get jammed up. But if you do all these things and you get jammed up, now you're not going before the court saying, I didn't know. Remember, ignorance is no defense. Now you're going before them and said, I did this. I called your state troopers. I checked the USCCA website. I checked your state website. That's what's called due diligence. Due diligence can be considered in a court case. I'm Chip Eberhardt, Concealed Carry Magazine, City Limits. Thanks for watching this discussion on traveling with firearms.
Thanks for sticking around to the end. And as promised, we have a gun giveaway that's going to end soon. All you have to do is click the link below and reveal what brand new gun you can win. I'm Kevin Michalowski, Director of Content for the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. If you enjoy videos like this, please subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell. We'll notify you every time something new comes out. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.